Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing part 2 actually to the part 1 of this long video series, the last reading that we had, although you can technically probably watch this reading regardless if you watched the first one. This reading talks a lot more about divine masculine, divine feminine connection, what's going on with that. The last one was, I guess, more about the background of what happened before that and the karmic history and everything, so definitely watch both, but I don't think you necessarily have to watch in order, maybe to make it more clear, but anyways, either way, enjoy this video. Please give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment, subscribe, because this was super long to film. Also, join membership if you'd like to. It's just the join button below this video or the link in the description box. That is where I post all the extended content, additional details, and there was a super long message yesterday or the day before, I think, and then we also have one that I'm going to be posting after this video. So join if you're interested. That's, yeah, if this reading resonates with you, and it really helps support my channel when you guys do that. You can also donate to the channel in any way. I do have links in the description box for PayPal and Amazon as well. So thank you so much to everyone who ever does that. It means a lot to me. And anyways, enjoy the video. Okay, bye.
Okay, moving forward. So I was hearing, in terms of this card over here, we have trying to remember your address. There is a masculine here who is looking up your maybe old address, somewhere you used to stay. He's wondering if you're still staying there. He's planning to maybe come by or something like that. I'm getting that someone has been packing up a truck. They're loading up a truck is what I heard. They're also returning home for some of you. If this was like an old place they used to stay before, they're planning to return to their old city or something. I also was hearing facing charges randomly. I don't think that's this masculine, it's just related. I also was hearing baggage claim, something about citizenship. I heard apparel as well, something to do with someone's clothes. I heard pasture raised, again, something about a farm, New Haven. I heard, in terms of trying to remember your address, I also heard probably changed it. So they're like a little bit stressed, I think, about where you are. I also heard no return or no refund. Remember we talked about in the last reading, someone was concerned about spending a lot of money and not sure if they could like get a refund if they needed one at one point. So I think he's a little stressed about that because he can't get a refund on something. But also in terms of no return, I feel like that's like, I was getting something about migration officers as well, or immigration. So when he goes there, I feel like he's telling them that, no, like, I'm not returning. This is not a return flight. Like, I'm just going one way, basically. So I think that's super exciting for someone. If you are interested in that, that means he is not going back, guys. He is totally moving forward. I also was hearing the last name Jenkins again. I heard tape recording, parking ticket, no remorse, behavior, photos on a screen, people watching, tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. This is going to make sense in a bit. Just listen to these messages and I'll kind of explain them in a bit. I also was hearing Air Max, and those are a form of Nike shoes. I'm getting that someone is making a stop to buy new shoes before they come to your house, new running shoes for some reason. I don't know why that's important for someone, but we did have shoes coming out. Maybe that explains it. I also was randomly hearing fork liver or fort liver. I don't know what that's about. I was hearing past, moving, PC equipment once again, moving truck. There's strongly something about a moving truck. I also heard entertainment network, bogged down, limited resources, surface scratches. That has to do with the vehicles, what I'm getting. But again, I don't think it's a huge issue. He could have gotten like a minor fender bender kind of thing, or like someone did with his car. But I think he's like planning to get it fixed so it looks good for you, divine feminine, so like if anyone sees it, but I don't think it's like something where it makes it undrivable or anything. I also heard pictures of you as well, something random like that. Okay, and then in terms of the message below it that says spending money on jewelry, that is significant. Someone did spend a lot of money on an expensive piece of jewelry. We did say that. In this reading, guys, I'm getting that it's a ring. I mean, it could be different for everyone, but that's just what I'm getting in this reading. I also randomly am hearing gaming chair. Someone could have recently bought one. I'm getting someone like setting up a house or something too, or they're just buying new things, or they're moving their stuff out of their house. Someone does do gaming here though, for sure. I just keep picking up on that lately. I also was hearing Pandora's box. Pandora, obviously, you know, is an expensive jewelry store. I also keep hearing something about a DVD or a CD-ROM that's significant. I don't even know who like uses CD as much anymore, but I mean, some people still do. And so yeah, something about that. After that, I was hearing prize money, prize winning, something about Fashion Nova or fashion wear. I also was hearing pot of gold and Godiva. Godiva, is that how you say it? Those are 2 chocolate brands, guys, like nice chocolates. So someone could be planning to give you something. I'm also getting something about a teddy bear for some of you. And flowers, chocolate, teddy bear, also a ring. Those are the things I'm getting. But there's something else too that's part of that as well, I think. So we'll talk about that. Anyways, I'm also hearing someone has cold hands. So that makes me think of like someone putting a ring on someone's hand when we're talking about expensive jewelry. I don't know. I also heard streetwear, moving soon, general audience. Okay, this is where it gets good. I don't know. I love this part of the reading. So I was hearing Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry. It's so confusing always, but Halle Bailey, which is the actress that just played in the new Little Mermaid movie. As you guys remember in yesterday's reading where I talked about someone going to the movies, bringing a date to the movies, taking guys there, I feel like that's what someone wants to take you to watch. You guys are going to... All right, my phone died, but we're going to continue from there. By the way, when my phone was off, I randomly heard kickstand as well, something to do with a bike again. I also keep hearing the song on repeat, Drops of Jupiter. It's like, tell me, across the sun, dance along the night of day. I don't even know how it goes. But anyways, you know that song. Go look that up if you're interested. All right, back to the whole movie thing. So yes, I am strongly getting that someone could ask you to go to the movies with them, like get you a movie ticket, and they also want to buy popcorn. It's something about you guys get popcorn. I mean, that's pretty obvious if you're going to the movies, but there's something that could also go on at the movies though, so we'll get into that more in just a second. We'll just keep going through the channel messages kind of till we maybe get to it. I don't know, we'll see. You know what, should I just... oh man, my message is just so confusing. Maybe I should just go straight to that part. We'll see. Okay, let's just go to it. All right, sorry guys. Okay, basically there's a card that says, I hope it's not too late. I don't know where that is. It's over here. I hope it's not too late. And this is in regards to a masculine coming back to see divine feminine. And there's something to do with timing that's very important right now. He is having issues with timing. Strongly. I actually kind of laughed at this part. It's kind of funny. But okay, basically in terms of that card, what I channeled was something to do with finance. I heard Michigan again. I heard I hope it's not late to piece together what we lost. I also heard paranoid, documentation. Randomly I was hearing Reinhardt again, or Reinhardt. I heard compilation, standstill, traffic, outdoors, outside, secrets, department store, nervous, making a comeback, hear me out, seeing you move on, marry me. So someone's hoping it's not too late and they don't want to see you move on. They also want to ask you to marry them, guys. Very clear message coming out. And what I also was hearing, this was so random, I was hearing standing outside your house, practicing my lines, paralyzed by fear, secretly hoping you're not home. I also heard paragraphs summarize, mental rehearsal. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. But okay, what I'm getting is there's a masculine that's, sorry, he's like in traffic, driving, or it's something to do with his travel plans that's having issues. He's like trying to get to you, and he's like calling a friend. He's calling someone who's like in the same city as you, or someone who like knows, I don't know. And he's like, dude, like, I don't know, the airplane's not here yet. I'm gonna have to board the flight tomorrow. I can't get on it tonight. It's all messed up. Like, he's freaking out. He's paranoid. He's not gonna make it on time for something. For some reason, like, maybe he already bought the tickets to the event, but I'm getting that it's even more than that, guys. Like, there's a lot planned. I'm just getting, there's a lot. So he's freaking out because he's like, I gotta still set stuff up. Like, I gotta get there. I gotta unpack. It's stuff like that. And he's rushing, and I'm getting that, I was getting messages where he's like, I'm stuck in traffic right now. People are so slow. Like, I can't move. Like, it's just, he's frustrated about the traffic. He's freaking out a little bit over it. If you can see right here, we have held against their will, and the wait is over. This has to do with traffic. Like, someone is angry because things aren't moving forward, and it has to either do with a car, like, sitting in traffic, or it also has to do with an airplane that got delayed. I'm also hearing something about a layover, so he could have had to, like, stop somewhere first, and then that plane got delayed or something. There's something about something being delayed, and it's really frustrating him, and he's getting really annoyed about it because he's rushing. He's like really trying to get to you really quickly. It has something come out about a race car. He's trying to be really fast. Maybe that's why he got the scuff on his car. I don't know, but he's rushing, guys. He's nervous about something. But man, I've never seen the masculine in these readings move faster than he is moving right now. Like, this is the fastest ever. I give him so much praise for that. Like, he's really trying, guys. So it's awesome to see. It's definitely different as well compared to our usual turtle pace that we go at with these readings. Anyways, all right, let's just see if I have some other messages in regards to the whole movie thing. Where even were we? Okay, so yes, we talked about the movie, and I told you guys that someone is rushing to get to you because they have some sort of plans for you. I'm also getting someone... Okay, in regard to the whole movie thing, I'm first getting that someone wants to come to your door, and they have something either... This is so confusing. It's hard to say. Honestly, I almost want to say to you guys, like, kind of nice, not knowing how it all plays out, because I feel like for some of you, this is meant to be a surprise, guys, and I want you to be surprised. So even if I'm wrong with how exactly this all plays out, I think it's kind of cool, and just the fact that you have ideas about how it's going to happen. But basically, I'm also getting a message about a delivery to your front door. It's like a package in a box. I was hearing something about a time capsule. We'll get to more of the messages about that in a bit. But there's like an invitation at your front doorstep or something. I'm getting that, again, that message about breakfast. Someone's bringing you breakfast at your front door. It's about Monday morning and breakfast. I don't know if it's this Monday morning, I don't want to say that forever. It's just like, that's what I'm hearing. And I think it's a holiday for you guys in the US or something. So I don't know. But I'm getting someone brings you, like I said, a teddy bear, something about flowers, a rain, guys, and it's like sparkly and gold is what I'm getting. Like, it's that. I also heard someone has returned, something about music again, but literally someone is showing up at your door with stuff, guys, like with chocolate as well. I don't know what's with the chocolate. It's so cute. So that's what I'm seeing. Someone is like rehearsing what they're gonna say outside your door. They're so nervous. They're like, okay, maybe she just won't be home and I won't have to do it today. I don't know. It's something like that, but that's kind of where the messages start. And then we get the whole movie thing. So you guys can go to a movie. He could ask you to come to a movie with him later that night. But then I even have more that I'm hearing after that. Like, it doesn't end there. So it's very exciting. And with the whole ring thing, I don't know if the ring comes at the beginning when someone comes to your door. I think it could come later in the evening. So that might just be like happening the same day, but I don't know if it happens like when you get the invitation. Look up. Oh, he's trying to climb on me. Okay. Continuing from there, hopefully you guys are enjoying this message, by the way. Let me know. Give the video a like if you are. Okay, I was also hearing Montreal, Montreal, a moving van. I also heard local cop or local company, high class sweatshirt shop, nervous, comprehend, Fairmont Pictures. I actually think that could have been Paramount Pictures because I did hear that before. Again, that has to do with the movies. Look at what are we doing? Okay, we make up our minds here. I also heard director of care resolution, something again about modeling clay. I keep hearing that message, or something to do with paints. Like if someone's not in school for artwork, I don't know, it has to do with something this masculine's planning. Something about paint. Actually, you know what? That makes sense with the whole car thing. He's getting his car painted like we said. So there you go. That makes sense. I don't know what the modeling clay is about though. I also was hearing move over, Stephanie or Tiffany, and guys, I'm just gonna say later on, I found this crazy. I pulled, what card was it? This thing right here. And when I was looking at this, I heard channel message. I heard Tiffany and Co. And then right after that, I was like, I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. We'll see. And then I pulled this, and I was like, okay, you can't get much more clear than that. So definitely something to do with a ring. It could be Pandora or Tiffany. I'm not sure. I also was hearing highway robbery, justify it. I don't know. I feel like someone's just racing on the highway. I also heard dignified, lower cost, 5-star hotel, presidential suite, Newport. I heard closed captioning is brought to you by, and this also has to do with, I feel, movies. I heard I care about you. No writing. Someone, I don't know what's with the writing. I was hearing no writing or I don't want writing on it. I also heard pasta, Cambridge, Ontario. I heard I have to have it. Again, this could have to do with a ring. I heard signature blend. Someone could be making like a signature cocktail or something is what I was getting, because I did pull a drink card for that. I also was hearing tidying a room, like a tidy room, cleaning up a room. I heard something, okay, this is interesting. I was hearing fishnet stockings. I heard that in a past reading. Someone really wants you to wear fishnet stockings, maybe. I don't know, or they saw them in a photo or something. I'm not sure. I also heard sundown entertainment, which is a dynamic restaurant concept highlighting local sourced ingredients paired with Asian-inspired techniques. I think it could be something else as well. It's also a place where you can book private parties and weddings. So that's interesting. I also heard someone is getting corduroy pants. Something about the corduroy pants I've been hearing. I'm also getting that something about a closet check I was hearing, pending transactions, perfectly orchestrated. I keep hearing someone wants this to be picture perfect. They want it to be perfect. This person is like, has to be flawless. Everything has to be exactly how I said. That's why I feel like this took so long for them to get to this point. I also keep hearing 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm also hearing something randomly about dryer sheets. I heard fist bump. Actually, dryer sheets would make sense to another message I got today. I was hearing someone is putting their bed sheets in the wash and they need to dry them in time is what I heard. They're trying to dry them in time. I also heard fist bump, payback. Fist bump, just, I could like envision this masculine being like, yeah, man, like we're gonna do it. It's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm so excited for you. I don't know. I was hearing payback Monday morning once again. I heard need more time. I'm telling you guys, this masculine's rushing on something. There's something that he needs to get done, and he is trying to get it done. I'm just seeing someone, like, the energy I'm getting is, like, anxiousness, a little bit of excitement, but also, like, oh my gosh, don't distract me. I have so much to do. Like, I have to get this done. It's like that energy. I also was hearing collection of wine, Chardonnay. I was hearing different types of wine today. Someone could be picking out what wine they want. I also heard project manager again. That could be someone's new job. I heard church funds. I think someone also wants to pay for a church for the future. I don't know. I heard paying close attention to the size, rental agreement, rental property, or rental something. They're renting something out. I also heard polished. I heard, what was this? Steven by Steve. I think it was supposed to be, why did I write Steven by Shaven? I think it was supposed to be Steve Madden, sorry. So yes, someone buying new shoes. I keep getting messages about that. There's another shoe company. I heard Mark Anthony as well, which again is hair care products. Nordstrom, which is like clothing, jewelry store. I heard Bath and Body Works too. Lululemon apparel. I don't know what all this is about. I also heard pay increase. This is so funny. I heard pay increase, and right after that, it was like justified. Like, all of my spending, it's justified. It's fine. I'm getting more money, so it's okay. I also heard prom king and queen. I don't know what that's about. I heard favorite piece, mending the connection, purposeful and meaningful is also what I heard. I also randomly in this reading heard Damon O'Shea. They're a Western environmental sustainability something. They went into school for that. So again, they could have worked maybe with this masculine or something. They're also a youth basketball coach apparently. I don't know where that comes into play, but I thought I'd point it out. Okay, and then in terms of this little thing here when I pulled it, this was kind of interesting. The messages I was getting were not what I expected. So I'm getting something like nice, like to do with wedding again. So I was hearing something about beach, waves, nighttime, stars. Again, I was hearing fishing net. I honestly think it's fishnet now, fishnet stockings. I heard personal belongings, chef, countryside. I also heard, this is the one that made it really clear, I heard E-Smile. So in Nova Scotia, there's which I have heard in many other readings. And I also told you guys I kept hearing about something on the East Coast. This is like where it was. So East Mile is a place where you look it up, the first thing that pops up is a picture just like this of a tent on a beach, and it talks about wedding planning and events, so and tent rentals as well. So someone could be renting a tent on a beach in Nova Scotia, or that's their future plans for something. I was also hearing procure, farming, Pascal, picture perfect, again the whole picture perfect thing. I heard dream boat, perfect timing, Sigma, parking lot, San Francisco, treatment center, pitch. This is like pitch a tent, I feel. I also heard by the bridge. I don't know what it is. Maybe something's about San Francisco that's significant near the bridge. I also heard no big deal, savings account, something to do with socks again. I heard pay by the hour, historic monument, this is my favorite view. Something about a padlock on a bike. So I'm kind of getting mixed messages for this. I'm getting like it could be something to do with a karmic literally living in a tent, maybe like near the San Francisco Bay Bridge. I don't know, like outdoors with their bike. Or it also could be someone planning some sort of wedding thing that involves renting out a tent on a beach in potentially Nova Scotia or somewhere like East Mile Beach. I don't know. I also was hearing CV screen. Is that like security camera footage or something? I don't know. I also heard Marcus Rutherford, who is an actor. I don't know where that comes into play. I heard for 17 people. Again, something about someone's like planning an event for 17 people, or there's 17 or 70 people coming. I don't know. And then after that, I heard pastor. I heard village homes. So village homes is also, there's a retirement home with that name. So I do feel like someone's like grandma could be there, like that person we mentioned earlier. It could be significant somehow. I heard vacation, sign off on it, payment method, first come, first serve. I don't know what that's about. I also heard David's Bridal, which is actually a bridal store near me. I don't know if like that, yeah, just in general, something to do with bridal shop, because we've heard so many bridal store names over the time of doing these readings, and dress designers. Bloomingdale's was another one that came out just recently. I also heard reverse engineering as well. And then we also had that card that said science here. So in terms of this, I was channeling solution to flooding. I don't know if someone's coming up with something. I heard biology teacher, Windermere, which is at least the one that I know of is like a golf and country club, which they also have weddings at. Windermere, a manor, I think is also in like England or something. It's also a significant place. I don't know where that relates to science. I also heard blowout, which is like a hairstyle. I heard Cameroon. I keep hearing that message. I heard program, flown out. I do feel like someone is getting flown out for an interview. Like maybe they're paying for his flight or something. Because I also was getting something about first class tickets too. I heard Flemington, which is a school in Toronto. So this is the other one I feel like someone could get hired at to teach at, is Flemington. Just one of those two schools, Fanshawe, Flemington, one of those ones. I also heard variables, auditory learning, San Francisco, pay upgrade, teachers college, proctor, teacher, mentorship program, fellowship program, Southwestern Ontario, Nova Scotia. Maybe someone's getting a job in Nova Scotia. I don't know. But again, someone is getting a new teaching job, I feel. They're like switching places, switching roles. Definitely. I'm getting they're moving countries even for some of you. I also was hearing, I hope it's not too late. Like I told you guys, I don't know, where's that one? Sorry, I was hearing more messages for that card. So I heard finance. Wait, did we already go over these? Finance, Michigan. Yeah, we did go over these. Why are these like doubled on here? That's weird. Anyways, okay. Also, what else? So I told you guys I heard migration officer. I also heard Weebler, which I think is like an after school program or something. Maybe that's where someone's going to teach at. I'm not sure. But yeah, migration officer or immigration is very significant because we did hear something about citizenship, I think yesterday or another day. I definitely channeled passport and ID, stuff like that. Okay, I also heard Wilson Chapman, that name. And if you look up Wilson Chapman, it says he is a breaking news writer for IndieWire. In his role, Wilson covers film and TV castings, development orders, premiere dates and trailers, as well as hirings, layoffs, acquisitions, and other news and entertainment companies. So somehow he might report on this incident, so maybe, keep an eye on him. I also was hearing Casanova, mail delivery service, self-employed actor as well. I definitely feel there's something to do with film production, or someone's an actor, or they're making films. Maybe this masculine created some sort of video or film is what I'm getting. They added music to it. I don't know. Music video, something like that. Again, with the whole delivery service thing, I feel like you could be getting some sort of package at your front door or something if it's not like the masculine there holding the package. Again, I'm getting the message though. He could bring you breakfast too, guys. Like I'm getting that, like breakfast in bed. Something about blueberries too. I also heard drugstore brand again, Fisher Price, which makes me think of children. So someone definitely has children here. Like we said, someone could have a daughter is what I was getting. Also heard Rainbow Circus Float Party Bus, Glendale, California. Something about a lottery winner as well. So in terms of that, again, I'm getting some sort of parade or something recently went on maybe. Didn't we in the last reading, I think we mentioned gay parade or something. I don't know if that was the last reading. But that could be significant somehow. Also like some sort of event for the Memorial Day weekend. I don't know. I also heard rehearsal dinner. Blank stare, Fisher Price again. I heard nobody's home, glucose monitor, and travel buddy. The blank stare, the vision I got with that was just someone standing in a pretty empty house, just staring around like, what the heck? Because I feel they just came home or something and this masculine wasn't there. That's like what it was. It was, again, very sudden is what I'm getting when this masculine left. It was super rushed. Like it happened within a day, I'm feeling. Anyways. Okay, I'm also getting, like I told you guys before, a karmic person is traveling to their family. I heard traveling to my parents' house in San Diego, or traveling from San Diego to Florida or something. Again, Palm Bay, Florida or something like that is what I was hearing. I heard going to my parents' house because I need money and I am all out. I also heard people are saying I should give up my property. That could be like maybe this karmic person held on to the property and they can't afford it. I don't know, something like that. This masculine left them either way. I also heard parents don't approve of me spending money on wedding for a person I barely know. So for some of you, someone's parents here could be disapproving of what this masculine's about to do. But I'm getting in this reading clearly, I don't know if my card's still out here. Oh, there it is. It says, I don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I want to propose to you. So clearly, he does not care what they say at this point. I also heard, right after that near-death experience, I also heard conquest. So someone like got over their fear of something, or yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys. Someone had like a near-death experience and then it changed everything. They were like, oh my gosh, I have to just like live life and do things. Something like that. I also heard people said I can't be moving to Paraguay. So again, that's why I feel like could be a karmic person. Also, really strange messages here, guys. I heard foaming at the mouth, disgusting, really close to death. And then I also heard for some reason I can't say what it is. So I don't no idea what that's about. I also heard top coat of paint on the car door, like I told you. Something about someone's nasal passage too, I heard, and trying to stop the bleeding. Something about numbing cream. Maybe someone's having a nosebleed or something. I don't know what the numbing cream's for, though. I also heard, I didn't mean to make you pay for the fare. So again, I don't know, someone recently went to a fair. I don't know what that's about. I heard periodically checking my phone to see if someone texted me that they're back. So someone's checking their phone to see if someone has made it back into this city. Like, I feel like this person has family, like, wherever they're going, or a friend or something, and their friend's waiting to see if this masculine's landed or something. Or in the city, like, made his way there at this point, because this friend's like, where are you? Like, you're supposed to be here by now. Like, we got this whole thing we're supposed to be setting up. It's something like that. I also heard calming me down as well. Traffic jam, trying to get there faster. People are slow. So I feel like on the phone, the friend's trying to calm this masculine down. Like, it's okay. You'll make it in time. It'll be fine. I'll work out. This masculine's like, oh my gosh, hurry up. I need to go. I have to be there. Okay, I also was hearing, this is interesting. I gotta say, stop saying interesting. I don't have any other words for you guys, though. I heard yesterday I said I would pick up the movie tickets, but I stopped at the theater and bought myself a bag of popcorn, pen on paper, leasing agreement, all in one package deal. I don't know, guys. Sometimes the channel messages come through kind of like messed up, but they do have meaning. Usually it's just they can be a bit disorganized. So I do feel like there's something about, again, going to the movie theater. But do you see how it said yesterday I said I would pick up the tickets? I feel like, again, he planned to be there today, like Sunday was supposed to be the day that he was doing something, but then it had to happen Monday because he got delayed somehow. I also heard, I can't believe I said I'd be back on time. I heard I tried to put together a fancy dinner / fun date, but it went sideways. I feel telepathically connected with you. That was the other card that I pulled today. Okay, so this one I heard, hurry up. I said it would be there by now. Never too late. Paranoid. Nervous to tell you how I feel. Never said this to anyone before. Limited airspace. I heard something about Podge Films. Director. I feel so close to you, like you're standing next to me. Yeah, I keep getting that message that a masculine feels like he's imagining you standing in his room next to him. For some of you, it's naked, but I mean, he's imagining you there. It's weird. He's having like a weird connection with you right now, as in like it's freaking him out a little bit. He's like seeing things almost. I'm getting someone is like really going through their spiritual awakening at this point, and they're like, what the heck is this? I don't understand what I'm seeing right now or what I'm feeling, or maybe he's hearing things and he's like, what the heck? It's freaking him out. So yeah, it's kind of funny. What else? I also was getting something about the glove compartment of someone's car. I heard move over, I have my pocket knife in there. I heard Grim Reaper, locksmith, shared feelings. You are so much like me. You probably can't see me the same way anymore, though. Vocal performance, historic. Maybe this event's going to be historic, guys. I also heard driver's side door, metal scraping. So again, he could have recently gotten some just like minor accident, I feel. I also heard duct tape. I don't know, someone had to duct tape their car. I heard stoplight, paint on car, varnish, finish, club soda. Again, someone drinks a lot of club soda, apparently. I also was hearing in terms of the card right here, change. This is kind of going back to what we were saying. So packing up my stuff, spending money on a trip, public transport, lawn care, publisher, news article, science fiction. I do feel like someone's publishing something in the science industry, whether that's his masculine or someone else related to him, and they're about to be like rewarded for some sort of like great thing they invented or did. They could even have written a book, in like a science fiction book or something is what I'm getting, because I keep getting stuff about books again, especially with publisher. I also was hearing, like I told you, picking up a new pair of running shoes, praying I saved enough money for this is also what I heard. I heard map, running away, layover, full circle. Things are coming full circle. That's what I heard. Moving across the country, traveling to Manchester. I also heard took a wrong turn, Palm Bay, Florida. So again, I feel like that could be a karmic person. It could be a masculine also traveling there, but I do feel like there's a karmic person that has like family in Florida or something. I also heard, okay, for this little card here where we have the wait is over, I was hearing silence, news, forgiveness, running away, forgive me, canceled flight. See again, someone's flight could have got canceled or delayed. I heard Sunday morning, airport, Luxembourg, moving out is also what I heard. A lot about moving out, a lot about packing up and leaving, and an airport. Okay, and then in terms of this card, held against their will, I actually feel like this could be a karmic person also getting held back, like they're not allowed to leave the country or something, because I was hearing a local police department following someone detained, moving out, sanctioned, traumatized, nervous breakdown, I was also hearing next in kin or next in line, so I'm not sure what that's about. I heard deportation, community, landing in Florida, secretly following you, trapped. So I feel like a karmic person is being like watched right now. Like they could be on house arrest or something too. Like they can't leave. Also, right after that was hearing something about a copyright claim too. That could be important. I think I heard that in other readings as well. Again, I was hearing the number 17 too. Okay. And then in terms of the card, wherever I put it, concern, this one right here, I was hearing, so this is a masculine, I feel, who's nervous about being somewhere on time. I was hearing fresh off the boat, manta ray shark, something about a shark. I heard so close, suitcase, to make matters worse. I didn't hear the end of that sentence, but it doesn't sound good. I also heard talking to someone on the phone about how I'm late, praying, left on red. He's also nervous to be left on, or oh no, actually, you know what? I feel like a karmic person's left on red right now. I don't think this is a masculine in terms of you. Although, by the way, guys, in terms of divine feminine, he's really nervous. He's wondering if you feel like he's good enough for you. Like, he really feels like you're like so amazing. Like, he's wondering if you're out of his league or something. That's why he feels like he has to do so much. He's just like, I don't know if, like, does she really like me for me? He feels like you could, like, get any person or something. It's like, he's like, why does she like me? Does she really like me? He just, like, really wants to know if you feel the same. He also was like, I'm getting messages saying, like, was that your boyfriend in that picture? Like, who was that in that photo? If you were ever with someone else in a photo, I feel like he thinks about it and he's like, makes him nervous. He's like, I really hope she's still single. Something like that. And that's his mood. He's got a lot going on in terms of the mind again. But I was hearing, again, fresh off the boat, suitcase. I heard praying, problem. I can't find, okay, I don't know what problem this is because I'm hearing multiple. I heard can't find my ticket or passport, one of those things. Or I heard I found out I can't board the flight until tomorrow. I actually feel that's the most clear message that came through. So I do feel like that's important. Also, I was hearing I feel like I need to say something because if he had something planned for you, I feel like he's now feeling like maybe I should message and be like, oh, like it'll be that day, because maybe he planned to come to you a day early to like give you time to decide if you want to do something, but then now all of his stuff is planned on the day he's getting there or something. I don't know. It's like he's like, maybe I should message her ahead of time to give her notice. I don't know, something like that. I also heard concerned I can't make the meeting on time. So this also could have to do with a work meeting as well that he has to go to before doing things with you, Divine Feminine, because I heard scheduled before 9, travel plans and communication. So there also could be like a job meeting that he's just trying to get to on time before he does things with you. And that could be part of his nerves as well. Okay, and then in terms of... Okay, main female right here, which is talking about a divine feminine. You could see that she's holding flowers that someone just gave her, bouquet of flowers, specifically roses too, which we did mention. So I was getting something about running away. I needed my own space. Yeah, I feel like this was past energy. Like this masculine ran away from you in the past and has regrets about that. There's something about him choosing to run away because he didn't know how to like express himself to you. Like you tried to ask him something and he like, instead of giving you a straight answer, like he just kind of avoided it, or he just kind of stopped talking or ghosted, ran away, something like that. And it's like he wants to tell you that he had a whole bunch of feelings the whole time and he had so much to say to you, and he's like, he just didn't say it, or he didn't know how to say it. I think because something to do with the way he grew up too is a card that I pulled. There could be something in like his history of, I don't know, relationships where he was kind of just told, you know, like not to share your feelings and things. Don't be vulnerable with someone. And yeah, but I feel like you kind of brought that part out of him and he didn't know how to respond to it. And he was just like, so he just kind of like he didn't respond, and then he regretted it later. And he was like, why did I do that? Like I just messed it up. It was like self-sabotage basically. Anyways. So after that, I was hearing delivery, something coming to your door. I heard bus stop, gambling addiction. That was very random. I heard purchasing a house, try to stop me. I also heard completely sure I want to do this, living arrangements, written agreement. I also heard selfish randomly. I heard don't want to be alone. So I feel like a karmic person was being selfish because they don't want to be alone, or this masculine feels like he was selfish in the past or something. I don't know. I also heard lucky break, and something about currugate, I don't know how to say it, currugate boxes, which I do a lot of shipping, so I know what those are. But yeah, they're just a type of shipping box, basically, guys. So again, that has to do with someone delivering something to your front door. Is what I'm telling you. You're about to receive something in the mail, or a package, or a person with the package at the front door. I don't know. I'm also getting that in terms of you, Divine Feminine, man, this masculine looks at you as like someone. Where's my card for this? I'm losing all my cards lately. Anyways, whatever. It's up here. He looks at you as someone who is extremely hardworking. Like, just all you do is work, apparently, in his mind. He just feels like you're just such a strong person, and you do really well in your job, and he just like so admires you for what you do and things like that. And I feel like he kind of wants to like reward you for that and be like, I want to like, you know, give you a break, take you off your feet. I was hearing sweep you off your feet, you know, take you somewhere, give you, yeah, pay you back, basically, or like not pay you back. What's the right word? I don't know. I can't even think what the right word is, but basically just like acknowledge you for everything that you do. Like, he feels like you don't get that enough. Like, you don't get enough recognition for all the hard work you do. So that's how he feels. I also was getting something randomly about rubbing alcohol. I heard solution to the problem, hardworking, trying to be secretive as well. I'm also getting something about a terminal at Lester B. Pearson Airport, which is in Toronto. I heard close call. So maybe someone just caught their flight on time, or they just made it to where they're supposed to be on time as well. I also was hearing chiffon dress. I heard nightstand too. Okay, what else? I'm also hearing something about a backseat driver. It was very random. African lion safari. I heard news report, movie screen, or movie scene. I'm also hearing someone's getting a new placement at potentially a government job. What else? I'm also getting something about prom king. I keep hearing that. I heard dormitory, self-employed, movie screen, limited budget, tagline, mystery, behind the scenes. Again, okay, there's something about a movie here, guys, that is very significant. I'm going to tell you my theory on it in just a second. Okay, I also pulled randomly these dice right here. Again, I was hearing something about a film crew, and then I heard drag racing too. Someone drives a fast car, I feel, and they have like dice hanging. Someone might have dice hanging from their car. I don't know if you guys remember, I said something hanging in the car in the other reading. They might have just something like that in their front window. I also heard with the dice, big risk, big reward. I heard someone has plastic seat covers in their car. I also was hearing they were fumbling over their drink. Something about the front seat, a mature man. Again, scuff on the side of the car is what I was hearing. But I'm also getting like someone could be in their car like trying to kiss you after a date or something. Like they're fumbling over the drink though. Like they're leaning over or something like that. I don't know. I thought that was funny. Anyways, and then I also pulled a card earlier. I might have put it away, I don't know, but it said thinking about the past. So he has been thinking a lot about you and him together. As we know, someone's been dreaming a lot about you, thinking about you at night a lot, reminiscing about you. I was specifically hearing naked again. Sorry, guys. I also heard something about, are you really serious about moving in? Or someone is really serious about you moving in, like they want you to move in with them is what I'm getting. I also heard releasing something, middle of the night, morning laundry. Oh gosh, yeah, this was kind of sexual. Sorry, guys. I heard rubbing one out in morning laundry, and I also pulled something about socks too. I heard feeling sentimental, moving in together. Someone is like, yeah, doing something, pleasuring themselves to the thoughts of you. I also pulled banana in regards to that. I find it so funny with stickers when it talks about sexual stuff because I don't have any specific stickers for that. So I just pull everything. Like bananas. I pulled a corn dog the other day. I pulled, what else? Corn, like a corn stalk. There's so many things. Anyways, in terms of the banana, I heard holding on, pull me close, sock drawer, watching TV, playing with myself. That's what I heard. Okay, we're gonna continue from that. Yeah, so that was maybe that's past energy. I don't know. Anyways, okay, also, I'm getting something about a piano is significant. Someone gonna have a piano in their house or wherever you guys are going or something about wanting to have like the ambiance of soft piano music is what I'm getting. Also, you guys remember the last reading, so something about like soft lighting as well. They're trying to make like I feel a romantic atmosphere for something in either a home or a hotel room, one of those two things. Because if they're in a hotel room, I feel like they're in like a really nice suite though. Like we heard presidential suites. They really went all out for whatever this is. I also was hearing randomly bike laws. I heard furniture warehouse, paying for lessons, grand piano, listening to music. So someone could have recently learned piano too, just to play something for you as well. And then in regards to the piano, I also pulled love letter as well. And in regards to that message, I heard picturing you naked, nude photos. I don't know what this person is doing. They got a lot of sexual energy going on. But I also heard project manager yet again. I heard sorry I didn't believe you before. You were right. Patience and understanding. You gave so much. Something about a movie script, a movie scene, classical piano. I heard so turned on by you. I tried to put up a barrier between us before. And then I also heard romantic gesture and guest room. So I do feel like someone is like somehow confessing everything from the past and saying, like, apologizing for all this stuff that they did. And they also are trying to do something very romantic to kind of make up for all this. And for some of you, this actually involves something to do with the movies or a movie scene, a script, something like that. Someone could have created a screenplay or something is what I'm getting. Either that or they have a song that they plan to sing or play on piano or something. Okay, for some of you, this is a very specific message, but I'm getting that someone could take you to the movies, like that specific theater. Like we were talking about someone takes you to the movies, that specific movie, the Little Mermaid one. And then like in the midst of the movie, I was hearing Part of Your World, that song. They could like have them like, I don't know, stop the movie. Or you know how the people do it online sometimes with the proposals in movie theaters when they do it a specific part of the movie? Like I'm seeing that for someone. They could actually do it in the theater, like propose to you in a theater at a specific point in the movie, if that movie has like relevance to you or if it's important to you or one specific part, you know, is relevant to your situation. I feel like this masculine has planned something for that part of the movie. And okay, if it's not the movie, I'm getting that what he has planned is after the movie. Like you go back somewhere to either a home or a hotel is what I'm getting. And whatever it is, there's a bunch of people I feel who are hiding. I keep getting like, oh, run and hide, tuck and roll. Like, and then I was getting like be quiet, like they're gonna know you're here, like you gotta be quiet. There's some sort of surprise. Again, I know some of you hate surprises, but that's what I'm getting. And again, there could be like 17 people involved, that specific number. Whoever they are, I feel like they're hiding and they're going to surprise you with maybe either a song or dance. It's like some sort of, you know, kind of like, what's that called when people do that? I can't even think of the word right now. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. But I feel like someone wants to surprise you with something like that, and it'll be really romantic. And then whatever like you go back to, like a room or something, I feel like this masculine has it decorated really nice, like has things like set up really well. He just like got everything ready for when you come back from this movie or something, if it doesn't happen at the movie theater. So that's what I'm getting. It's really sweet, and I'm going to tell you guys more of the details now. Again, apologize, longest reading of my life. Oh my goodness. Again, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you are enjoying this, I'm sorry it's so long. We're going to keep going though. Okay. In terms of an event occurring in the past, I pulled that card as well today. I was hearing lessons learned, losing you, feelings of guilt, September, communication, and mutual agreement. So that was in terms of events occurring in the past. I also was hearing something about like purchasing a plot of land, leaving someone behind, selling a property, putting up a for sale sign as well. So that could be recent past too. Okay, and then in terms of also happening in the past, I'm getting really weird message. I was getting something about the phone. I heard calling, sending a message, clarity, panic, can't read the words, combination, poor quality, post mail failure. I also heard stuck. And then I got the card that says no response. So in terms of that, I was hearing messages, hello, Mac, Apple, turned off, sorry, crying, history in the making, turned down, stupid question, hating myself, something about Halloween, heard pictures of you, paranoid, sent a message, scary outfit, can you see me, I don't know what this is, like someone like having bad reception on their phone or something. Can you see me, problem, news outlet, last visit, hearing your voice again, lost in the mail, lost track of time, make it up to you, closure, last chance. I actually feel like this could be this karmic's like last messages to this masculine as well. That could have been like kind of how it went down maybe. Maybe re-listen to that. That was really kind of random. But anyways, that's what I was getting for them because they definitely did message this masculine like a last time and he didn't reply. I'm also getting that again. Yeah, just something like that. We'll just say that. Anyways, and then in terms of a masculine, guys, he feels like sometimes in the past he might have felt like he might have not said this ever or seemed like it, but he felt like maybe he wasn't enough for you sometimes, like you didn't maybe want him anymore. I don't know why he's feeling this way. I'm just getting that. This could also be a karmic, guys, so you know, like apply it how it resonates. Something about seeing you with someone else really sucked. This again could be even your energy too. Like it says seeing you with someone else was one of the hardest things I had to go through. I also heard press send, couldn't believe it. Yeah, I don't know what those messages are about. They're a little bit random in this part of the reading. I also was clarifying typing a message then erasing it. I heard tried to tell you, forgive me, word choice, stopped, couldn't share it with you, pasting it, trying to find the right words to say, hidden meaning, focused on myself, friend zoning, took a long time to say, closed the door, found myself thinking I wasn't good enough. So I don't know what that's about. Again, this could be the last messages with the karmic, or this also could be like a previous history with you and this divine masculine, because it does say this happened in the past. Okay. Anyways, moving forward. Also hearing something about a previous conversation, something about a report card. I had make it stop, message sent, long message. I also clarified a card that said I never stopped loving you. In that card it said, oh my gosh, you guys can tell I've been talking for too long. I'm losing it. The card said I've never stopped loving you. And when I clarified it, I said, don't send it, creepy, staring. Could you forgive me? A long time, long message, self-reflection, took it down, put a stop to it. I don't know what that's about again. I just feel like someone was like going to send a message and then they didn't. Like that's kind of what the vibes I get. I also heard in terms of the word canceled, which also was clarifying this. I heard not tonight, message, couldn't send it, ignored, found out, shut down. And then I also heard serious question as well. Anyways, okay, we're just going to move on for that part because it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I also heard, I can't wait to see you, reservation, I bought us tickets. I also heard Zoom call late at night, speaking on the phone, speakerphone, I need a little more time, losing track of time. I kept hearing that message over and over. I'm losing track of time, losing track of time. I also randomly heard ejaculation. I heard morning wood as well. I heard so close to coming. Sorry, guys. I heard lockdown, very sexy. This masculine also feels like you're gonna think he's weird or awkward. Like he feels like he acts weird or awkward around you, or like you make him feel that way. And he's trying to impress you, and so he's really trying to make sure he comes across like cool and suave. I was hearing calm, cool, and collected. He's thinking a lot again about your body. Oh my gosh, like picturing you standing in his room is what I keep hearing. He's picturing you standing in his room naked. I heard toes, tongue. I don't know for some of you. I also heard, do you feel this connection like I do, or is it all in my head? Wondering if I can trust you, if you'll understand. Wondering if he's also wondering if he's making like the right choice by coming towards you right now. Like he's like, is this the right time? Like, should I do it? Does she really want me? Or Also, he kind of feels like sometimes he's like, maybe she's better off without me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like he doesn't want to disrupt your life either if you're doing well for yourself. So that's also part of it. But it's really a whole thing about like, am I good enough for you? Like, are you gonna actually, you know, love me and all this stuff? I don't know, something like that he's nervous about. Also, someone's parents could be poking fun at someone and just getting a message about that randomly. I heard, I want to impress you and I hope you'll understand. I wish I could travel back in time. Also, for some of you, this masculine, he's gonna find out that you are like a tarot reader or something, or you're a content creator, or like you do spiritual stuff. If he didn't already know about it, like he's gonna be surprised about it, but I'm getting more so that he's surprised that you knew he was coming for someone. Like he knew, you knew he was coming, and you're like, yeah, like I actually knew, and you're like showing him all your proof or something, and then he's like, nah, really? Like, it's like he doesn't fully believe it, but he's also like in shock at the same time. He's like, wait, what? How does she know this? It's something like that. You're really shocking him. He sees you as really mysterious, by the way, like very, like he just doesn't know what's going on in your head, stuff like that. But yeah, for some of you, it's something to do with that, like with crystals, spiritual stuff. Like he's like, wait, how did you know this or something? And you're like, oh my gosh, like you have to believe me. I don't know, something like that. Also, okay, in terms of the movie theater, once again, I have popcorn that I was clarifying. So I heard movie tickets, screenplay, recording, marriage proposal, people around watching. I heard someone saying, what do you have to say? Chivalry, I can never say this word. Chivalry, okay, whatever. New time, production, leap of faith, honesty. Guys, I also heard Bristol board and sitting in the middle seats. I feel like someone's gonna like hold up a sign or something in the movie. I don't know. It's so cute. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. I heard stop the film, do a little dance, front row seat, shopping mall. I also heard carousel, trying to make you feel special. Again, I keep hearing losing track of time. I heard forgiveness, rehearsal, nervous to do this. My hands are shaking. Ugh, so cute. I also heard Arizona, hotel, Paris, something about Brooklyn, New York. I heard the song, again, Part of Your World. When I heard Part of Your World, and then right after that, I heard someone say, listen to the lyrics. So I feel like someone wants you to listen to the lyrics because maybe they feel like one part of the song like applies to you guys or something, or they changed part of the song to apply to you guys. I don't know. I also heard officiant. What else? I heard big screen TV, selling copies, will you forgive me, Monday morning, close to it. I keep hearing close to it, like getting closer. Front page news, something about Victoria Park. I guess it's also Victoria Day weekend, right? Or it was? I don't know. I also heard, what else? In terms of Paris, guys, someone is looking up, I feel like hotels in Paris. I was hearing searching for a place to stay, looking up at the night sky, nighttime movie scene, trying to save up for it. So I don't know, maybe if this isn't happening like right away, sorry about my foot, then it will be happening soon, I feel. Something with Paris. I also heard doing a bunch of things quickly, making sure it all looks right, putting up decorations, soft lighting, seating arrangement, listening to music, personal development, CD, paper plates, sending out invitations, losing track of time. Keep getting that message. Heard moving into a space, creating soft ambiance, light piano, finishing touches, drying the bed sheets, getting house ready. Someone is rushing, distractions as well. This was all clarifying this little card about timing. So see it says little time at the bottom of the card. And that's what this is all about. This masculine is rushing around a house or something, I feel, like trying to set stuff up really quickly. It's something about rushing, though. Like, he's moving very fast right now to get something done on time. So I do feel like there's an important date potentially coming up very soon for someone. I also was hearing, okay, in terms of delivery as well, right here, like a package that we talked about, I heard something about an instruction booklet, time capsule, reference guide, a presentation. I heard a bow or a ribbon, mystery item, empty, rock solid. I don't know what this is about. I heard Tiffany ring, a teddy bear. You're about to be, yeah. Also, guys, you're about to be so ridiculously happy. Like, that is part of the message that I just really want to reiterate. It's just showing when someone comes to deliver something to your door, like, you were just so happy and so excited, like, both of you. It's just something about just pure joy and happiness is all I'm seeing, like the sun card energy. I also was hearing he's at a hotel, Tuscany celebration. Then I pulled the proposal card, and then when I clarified proposal, I heard, I've been dreaming of you, meeting in person, loading up the truck, no looking back, landing in Ontario. I heard 5-star hotel, meeting in the lobby, restoring faith, listening to music. I also, by the way, guys, I keep hearing restoring faith. I heard running and hiding, surprise, singing, loud music, band, rehearsal, meeting place, meeting spot, mystery, hurry up, secret, trying to stay quiet, lip syncing, missing piece, composed, lifting off the ground, simultaneously. Oh my gosh, that was like word vomit. I also heard fairy godmother. I don't know what that's about. I heard traditional, guest list, breakfast. You were right when you said I would come back. I also heard refurbished as well. Yeah, so, I mean, you guys can put together basically everything that's going on with all those words there, but I'm strongly getting, it's like an event where people are hiding and they jump out and they surprise you with some sort of dance and music. I don't know, something like that, singing or dancing. I also was getting, in the past, he didn't respond to something like I told you guys because it was like he felt pressure to do something right, or like that he couldn't fully express himself, and so he just hid his feelings for a really long time, and it just kind of like built up over time. And I feel like this is just like the release of all of his feelings, guys. I also heard he left this karmic person completely. They're just in shock now. Also, I heard, like I told you guys, granted access to travel, and he left the house. Very clear message with that. Also randomly heard liver spots, sorry to say that. I also heard something about a venue. I heard Coliseum again, which I've heard many times in other readings. I heard something, I pulled a card that says you look beautiful without makeup, and then when I clarified it, I heard close-up pictures. I also was hearing no luck. I tried calling her, she didn't answer. This also could be like a karmic calling a masculine as well. I heard Cambridge, Massachusetts. I told you guys Daily Bugle, Globe and Mail. I also heard the clock is ticking. That's what I heard. Clock is ticking. Something is like on the countdown right now. I also heard he had to wait for the trial to end to leave the country, restoring faith, moving in together, missing you more than ever. So, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is the end of the longest reading of my entire life. I hope you guys stuck with me as long as you could. As always, give the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share it with your friends if you feel like it, whatever you gotta do. Thank you so much for following along this far. If you do want to become a member, I do actually have more messages if you actually want them after all of this. Maybe in a day or so you'll be ready for that. But I will share those in the membership section. I don't know if I'll share them right after this video because it's so long. We'll see. But I will try and share them later today, tomorrow, whenever I post this. So just check the member section. It will be there eventually. That is where I post all the extendeds, all the extra messages, details like this. So definitely join if you're interested, guys. It really does support me as well when you guys do that, like a lot. It really means so much. You can always join for a month and cancel too. Like, if you just want to see one video, but you get access to all of them. And and you can support the channel in any other way too by donating via the Amazon link. Any of the items on the list or anything on Amazon. My cats have one too. That's always appreciated. And then also I have a PayPal link if you'd rather just do a donation. That means a lot when you guys do that. And then super chat stickers is a thing as well. I always forget that's an option, but yes, that too. And then also I have my phone cases that I told you guys I've been designing. Thank you so much for the compliments that I've had on them. You guys are great. That means a lot to me. I really love designing them. I love art, so It's my side thing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I'm losing my voice at this point. And yeah, I hope this all works out for you guys. Let me know in the comments what happens, what resonates, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, goodbye.